What's up, guys? Once again, it is mp4podcast.com, bringing you guys some of the most interesting video game news that you guys really do need to know about. Now, EA does seem to be in really hot water. The federal government is now looking at them over the Battlefield 4 problem. What is the problem with Battlefield 4? It has a lot of problems. The multiplayer is in shambles. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. You get booted out of your game. It's hard to find a game. The servers are having issues. People's single-player save files are being deleted on PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and so on. So what looks a little shady from EA is that their executives, they're really big executives at EA, had stock in the company, and they decided to sell their EA stock right before Battlefield 4 came out, so they would get as much money for their stock. Now, let me just say this: Battlefield 3 had the same problem. It was really buggy, and I heard it took until like springtime to get all these bugs ironed out. I mean, if you play Battlefield 3 right now, you're going to have a pretty good experience. I mean, I think you can pick up Battlefield 3 for $15 and all the DLC for another $15 for $30 with all the DLC. Battlefield 3 is a really good deal. Battlefield 4, on the other hand, really is not a good deal. EA has even went so far to blame the PlayStation 4 firmware for the reasons why Battlefield 4 was running crappy. You didn't know it was running bad before you released it? Come on. It's the same story on the Xbox One. It's the same story on the PC. I think the PS3 and the Xbox 360 ones are probably okay. I haven't really followed those versions too much. Everything does seem to be next generation in PC for Battlefield. And it does seem that, this was a good time to pull a fast one and sell those stocks, because you had a lot of people talking about the next generation video game war. The PlayStation fans, the Xbox fans, people going like, look, the Xbox One 720p, the PlayStation 4 is 900p, our version's better. The Xbox guys were saying, well, we don't have frame drops, our version's better, and so on. It was going back and forth about this console war, side-by-side comparisons and all this other stuff. EA took advantage of everyone. EA has been rated one of the worst companies in the world. They are a horrible company. And I have never forgiven them since they killed Wing Commander, which was one of my favorite series back in the 90s. They buy companies who make great games, and they shut them down. For the most part, that's what they do. Look what they did to Dead Space. They said, hey, let's make this into a co-op, make it bigger, blah, 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 and they killed the franchise. They should have seen what was happening with Resident Evil, you know what I'm saying? And so let me just give you a word of advice. If you really want to play Battlefield 4, wait until springtime, wait for those bugs to get fixed, and so on. If you want to get it for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, I'm so mad about EA doing this. I'm not really somebody who goes out and buy used games. I like to give money to the developer so they do stay in business. But I'm so aggravated with EA right now. I'm almost like, you know what? Buy a version off of Craigslist or eBay. And I'm not really a big fan of GameStop myself. But if you wanted to go to GameStop, if you couldn't find one on eBay or Craigslist, I don't know how you couldn't find one, but you're better off buying it from GameStop than giving your money to EA. EA needs to be taught a lesson. Another thing I do want to talk about: games being released for the Christmas holiday. Just because you say, hey, we got the game, it's working kind of. We just finished programming it in September. Okay, go print it. Blah blah blah. Then it's out in store shelves in October and November and so on. It has to be pushed back. Okay. Push the game back. If it's not ready, push it back. Don't even announce the game until it's finished. Don't say, yeah, we're working on the game. It's going to come out, fall time. Don't even announce it until it's ready. Till it is done, don't even talk about it. EA, you have an opportunity to take the crown for first-person shooters if you do good business. You should have pushed Battlefield back until spring. That's what you should have done. Fixed all those bugs, and then you could have had a great product to go up against the Call of Duty juggernaut. But right now, you don't have a juggernaut. You have a broken product. And people right now are going to buy Call of Duty because they know Call of Duty is stable. Now, I do know that Call of Duty or Killzone or Halo, yeah, these games have bugs too. But at the same time, they ain't bugs that are like the game is broke. It's like, a little bit of a patch here. They tweak the little things here and there. They get feedback from users, what they like, what they don't like, or, because even the developers don't see everything while they're making the game, all the bugs, or, they try to balance it out and so on. But, EA is horrible, and they really do need to be taught a lesson. I hope they get sued, because this is not acceptable at all. So once again, guys, this has been MP4Podcast.com, bringing you guys some of the most interesting video game news that you guys really do need to know about. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below, let me know what you guys are thinking, and give me a thumbs up, all right? So once again, have a good day. Later, guys. Bye.